Hey, howdy everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm checking out Greyhaven, Keep It Quiet, today. On my quest to finally catch up on albums from this year that I need to catch up on. Let me cross this off the list. Boom. Cool. Now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 more albums left to get to by the end of the month in the next 11 days. No, 21 days. That's better. I'm going to listen to some of them on my own time and kind of think about if I want to do a video on some of them. The ones that I'm not quite as interested in, I'm just going to listen to on my own and just kind of either like toss to the side and just forget about, or maybe I'll talk about them in a video. Like I listened to The Blue Nowhere a few days ago. I don't think I need to do a video on that. I think you can probably guess what I'm going to have to say about that. And it's everything else that I've said about Between the Buried and Me. So, you know, things like that, where I don't feel like I have to do a video on that. But this album I heard is Core Album of the Year. Or so Marius claims. Hold up, I have like an eyelash sticking to my other eyelash. I'm going to go deal with this. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that kind of stuff really bothers me. You may have also noticed, random side interjection, but there's a new addition to my background. This is not a cactus, actually. It is actually... Watch this. This is so sick. Ready? A chessboard. And then if you look inside the pot... Oh, sorry, excuse the piano. If you look inside the pot, you have little succulent chess pieces. My brother 3D printed all of this. Isn't that neat? Look at these things. Look at how cute they are. They're just little chess pieces. Aren't they adorable? And they all just fit inside this pot right here. And they're magnetic. He made all this. He's getting big into the 3D printing stuff. Isn't this way cooler than the stupid dragons that you see everywhere? Anyway. Folds back up. Stick it right in there. There you go. Cactus. And then it looks like a cactus, but it's actually chess. Let's listen to Greyhaven. Where's my... my brain blanked out. I didn't know what scene I was supposed to click on. Alright, this is it. What's up? What's up, Greyhaven? What do you got? I did listen to a few songs off, I think, their 2018 album. Didn't love it. Was kind of just okay. Let's see if this one's better. Oh, it's bassy. I see the God in your bones. That is some thick bass. Oh, sorry, I don't... There we go. Lyrics. I never felt such a warmth. This is already better than the few songs that I heard from their 2018 album. Alright, not gonna lie, this is sick. Why's my face so itchy, bro? Come on. Random triplets, you love to see it. Yes. Right into the next track.
I think you wanted to be harmless. Blast into the moon, now you're everything at once. Planets, tell the operation, now you're waiting up on time. Start to raise me up. Stand fast, reject the information like it's all been said and done. Sounds of my doom, collapsing in your body. I watch it tell you I've been sad. Truth, I cut through everything like a knife. And let go. I saved up everybody and I watch it all implode. And I'm so afraid I let the speaker think twice. For all my life, I thought a lot of
Ooh.
you know I tried to make it through. I wanna say goodbye to you. Chambers, I bleed through stars to feel alive until our lives unwind. Shatter and burst, I bruise the moment and feel your eyes with blue suns that burn brighter. Take her to this world of mine.
I'm not holding that. Why does it do this?
I think you wanted to be ours. Right out of the mouth, feel everything at once. Pointless, down the conversation, take it out on everyone. I thought a lot about this. I never thought I'd make it through. I don't wanna say goodbye to you. Chambers, I bleed through stars to feel alive until our lives unwind. Shatter and burst, I bruise the moment and feel your eyes with blue suns that burn brighter. Take her through this world of mine. Hang 'em in a hole in my heart.
At one time, it was a great day.
This is sick. I like the overall kind of vibe of it.
That is all gone.
It's very harmonically interesting in like the chords and stuff.
Undefeated,
Woo!
feel like a ghost.
That bass is like very rumbly.
Oh, I can feel it. Is there anybody out there?
Sick. I'm liking this so far.
I will meet you in the sky and try to make it perfect. We can stay alone and just ride. Echoes calling me back. Every day alone in the back of my mind. Breaking all stuff. everything you are. This is the sound of moving on. Pulling on myself, forgot the name. I swear to touch, I'm not afraid. Going through the motions, then I will meet you in the sky and try to make it perfect. We can stay alone and just tonight. I want it bad. Echoes calling me back. Every day a little in the back of my mind. Cathartic, repulsive, moving through the walls. Spread like an ocean, dark and empty sun. Even if I want it, I can never take it back. I feel panic, I feel static, I feel like a counterfeit. Once you write it down and I'm erased, never burning out, I fade away. Break apart in your eyes, feel the notes of your spine. Take a place in your mind, self-conscious, let me break on through. Feel it on the inside, let the body decide. Hang myself and unwind. I will meet you in the sky and try to make it perfect. We can stay alone and just tonight. I want it bad. Echoes calling me back. Every day a little in the back of my mind. Even if I want it back, I'm lost inside the state.
After the burial reference? Okay.
Even if I want it back, I'm lost inside the state. Break apart in your eyes, feel the nerves in your spine. Take a place in your mind, self-conscious, let me break on through.
This feels like a decent grower album. I'm still enjoying it on our first listen, though.
Step in slow to my teeth. Yeah, walk right into this heat. Yeah, get in line and don't leave. Yeah, step inside my mind and take a picture of it. I can't let a bottle rise, waiting on the next attraction. It's never that far behind a sudden apparition. Never was a friend of mine, feeling like it's self-destructive. Said it like 1,000 times. Did anybody listen? Anybody listen? Take me to the ritual, bleed it out again. Singing while it leaves another hole in my head. I notice how it feels. I love the way it hurts. Take another miracle and let it burn. Feeling like an ending. Yeah.
Once again, the melody focusing on the 9th and the 7th is always peak. So we're here in this key here. When we're on this chord and you have that. No, what is it? Like that first melodic part to hook you into the chorus is there's the 9th of the chord 1 3 5 7 9, and it goes from the 9 to the 7, and so we're already playing around with the peakest parts of the chord. Let me take it back a bit, but it is always good. It stands undefeated as like the best way to write a melody every single time. See? Best song so far based off that chorus.
I'm never at the starting line, acting out of pure resentment. Feels like I'm burning alive. How does everybody like it? I just wanna make it clear. Try not to get distracted. I don't wanna disappear. Now that everybody's watching, bleeding out again. I love the way it is. Take me to the ritual, bleeding out again. Singing while it leaves another hole in my head. I notice how it feels. I love the way it hurts. Take another miracle and let it
Peak.
They look inside. They notice. I listen to them talk.
That's some chunky guitar tone there.
But I feel like that they should know better. They look inside. They notice. I hear them through the walls. Real sweet. But I feel like that I should know better. I feel gave my life and shame. I gave them blood, gave them all my love. I gave my life and shame. I gave them blood, gave them all my love.
Oh yeah, easily best song so far.
I need help lately, and I feel ugly when I am weak. So I start like my attention, a shapeless intervention that I try not to see. Different now. Be different now. A question I can't ignore. How does it end? Always chasing me out to glow. You're at it again. It started.
Once again. Once again, we're focusing, we're starting on that 7th of the chord. Oh. Sorry. Go back a little bit too, but man. It is the undisputed best way of writing melodies. 7th and 9th for some reason. It always works.
A question I can't ignore. How does it end? Always chasing me out to glow. You're at it again. It's starting to feel like this is it. And I wanted you to know we're already dead. In love with the feeling. I know we can never get back. Painted black. Watch from death.
Also, another thing, and I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but like, I gotta talk about it. Another thing that works really well with that kind of melody is not only just using that 7th and 9th sort of like melody work over the chord, but also using like a certain kind of chord. So if you have like, I mean, we're in the key of E minor here, or like same key as G major. And if you're in a major key, it's the 4 chord that is the secret sauce chord. If you're in a minor key, it's the 6 chord that's the secret sauce chord. It's the same kind of chord in relation to the key you're in, because like E minor and G major have the same key signature, but so the same kind of chord. But either way, it's using that 4 chord and doing this. And then this specific note too, here's another one, using that, this note specifically. So say you're in like the key of G, that's the 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, that's the 7 in the key of G, or like the 2 if you're in the minor key. So E minor, this 2 here, which adds a great little dissonance thing. So in a minor key, if you throw the 2 in there, it adds this really nice tension. And if you're in a major key, it adds this tension as well. It's this tension between the 7th and the 7 and the 1 scale degree here. And it's that beautiful tension. But then if you put them right next to each other, it's kind of ugly. But is it just me, or is my keyboard like extra loud? I don't know. Anyway, if you put them right next to each other, I can't talk. If you put them right next to each other, they're kind of ugly. But then if you separate them by an octave, it kind of makes it not sound as crunchy, and then you get like this. And then you put that with the 4 chord, and you get this. You get that really cool tension here with this note as well, because that's a tritone with the root of the 4 chord. This C and F sharp are a tritone apart, which is like the ugliest interval. But it sounds really cool if you add it in the context of a chord and you build that chord over it. Oops, I ruined it by hitting that F. But that's sort of the idea. You know, I'm going to take this song back to the beginning. But anyway, really good melody writing and chord writing and all that. This is the kind of stuff that I really like. And the stuff that makes me feel like this is going to be a big grower. This song and the previous one were both really good. The first few were also good. The first, like 2? No, 3. The first 3 were also good. But these felt a little bit more like grower tracks. Like, once I learn the melody and stuff and I'm singing along, these will feel fun to sing to. These ones have my favorite kind of melodic stuff going on. All right, we got 11 tracks here. Cool. All right, I'm just going to start this one over again. But I just wanted to bring that up because it's been a little while since I've talked about that. But I bring that up whenever it's like super peak like that. Pretty sure like the majority of my favorite melodies ever are all like 7th or 9th related, or some sort of tall chord melodies like that. That little bit of tension. Okay, they brought up the afterglow. They're hitting the metalcore stereotypes. Now we just need an undertow and a pull me under, and a circling the drain, and a burn it down, and a bury me. I Can't Wake Up, that's another one. I was on board with this album from the start, but it's only getting better. Ooh. Oh, you hear that? Listening like in the left ear. That like little cymbal thing. No, this is the best song. This mix is super punchy. I really like I really like how hard hitting the low end is in this. Sounds great in my new Sennheiser headphones. Oh, dude, that like switch to falsetto there. I can't sing too loud because it's like 10:30 and people are sleeping, but. Nice switch up, by the way. I'm such a sucker for... Wait. My soul is blind. I love falsetto stuff like that. Oh, incredible. When did this drop? Pretty recently, didn't it? Like October 10th, yeah. Hey, exactly 2 months ago now. Because I'm recording this on December 10th. Crazy. Oh.
I woke up kneeling in the backyard with the state of camp to get cool. Tore the flowers out of my jaw like a garden I grew empty. Please don't get too close. I fell out of a dream into my death. Where everything inside hit the bottom.
That's the exact same thing with that tense tritone note that I brought up. That's the exact same thing I was just saying. Everyone involved
without a warning.
took off without a warning. Woo.
Attack with everyone involved. I get out of bone.
Oh, milk that melody. Add, make it whole again. Thank you, lyric sinker. Country ballad? Why are we sliding those notes like that?
I hang in dreams when I feel low. Stay inside. I don't have the right to come around. I'm never found. I stay here lately out of my
Yeah, give me a shaker. Go to a Picardy third. This is a Seven Dust song.
borders undivine.
This is very Seven Dust adjacent right now.
Burn my life. I keep you in my sleep with painted teeth. I never show. I keep my hands tight, drunken eyes wide. Dramamine is my new home. Nothing lands right like a landslide. Calm down. It keeps me here and lately out of mind. The taste of fear that's always on my mind. It consumes. If I stay here, I'm leaving. Yeah, I take a part and take a look at my heart. I never wanted to be found. It takes a lot to take a look at me now. I take a part and take a look at my heart. I never wanted to be found. It takes a lot to take a look at me now. When no one's I'm stuck in a blackout that keeps me here and lately out of mind. If you stay here with me, yeah, I take a part and take a look at my heart. I never wanted to be found. It takes a lot to take a look at me now. I take a part and take a look at my heart. I never wanted to be.
Is it weird to say this is kind of reminding me a little bit of Asking Alexandria? Just a little bit. And I can't quite place what it is specifically, but there's something here that kind of reminds me of Asking Alexandria. Cool, sick little ballad track in the middle here. Oh yeah?
Out a broken window, throw me out into the
Oh yeah, drop that riff an octave. Nice. What is that, like a couple little strands of hair that are just like chilling here? What? Yeah, what is this? Get out of here, man. Hairline reveal. Should I restyle my hair, guys? Should I like... Nah, that's cursed. That's so I can't do that. No. My hair's been like this since I was 4, and I have no plans on changing it. This guy, I haven't said it. I've thought it a lot, but this guy's vocal flow is amazing. So much of it is so catchy just from the flow alone. And the cadence, the delivery of it, like it all fits so well with the rhythm of everything. And you know I'm a massive stickler for a good vocal flow. And I rip things apart when the flow is terrible. This one kind of feels like those first 3 tracks, like a bit more of a grower track maybe. Also getting a little bit of Norma Jean with that guitar tone.
I know I could make a go of it, could make ends meet, and if I can't stay here, I would have to lose it. I'm sure.
Also, fun fact about Norma Jean, I still can't decide if I like Death Rattle Sing For Me. I've listened to that album several times, and every time I come back, I'm like, oh, this is interesting, but like I still don't know if I really like it, you know? Like, it's weird, and I have that urge to go back and listen to it every so often, but like, I'm like, do I like this? I can't tell. It's very different. But I think it's good. On the backseat of a moving car. Why's my nose so itchy, bro? Am I getting sick? My son has the flu, so maybe. Why are we throwing a little like reggaeton beat in here? Boom, bat, bat, boom, batu, bat, boom, batu, bat, boom, batu, bat, boom, batu, bat. Dude, this drumming is insane too.
across the street, fell under the spotlight. I can feel it burning down on me. Try to get my head right, stuck in a spin. I could steal forever with my handgun. I'd die for it. I could burn my heaven down to nothing just for fun. I can't believe it's over, and now I can't look away. Forget my name. Step under the veil and let me see under the light again. I wanna be a part of everyone I see. So when you fail to make it out, I will bring you in and out again. I need to break apart from everything I see. Bring me a fire, and I'll do anything you want
Oh,
to say to you. Treat me like a loaded
switch up to a nice little 12/8 outro section.
lie. Bring me a fire, and I'll do anything you want me to. Couldn't ask the same of you. Treat me like a loaded gun. I was dancing in the light.
Sick.
Every day I'm lifetime stuck in my abyss, wondering how I can find my way someday. Lay down, surrender, face down, never better. I wanna know why, wherever this way. Wear it out, make it fit, break down, take another. I wanna know why, wherever like this.
That's probably my least favorite song on the album. But it wasn't terrible. Just not as interesting as the others. A little melodically bland. Alright, what do we got for an outro track here?
Yeah, what's real? What's wrong? Fed my nerves of ice, cut course and I feel my bones. Back from shape to body, don't give it to me, yeah. I'm so grown. Giant frame, I wanna hang it on your body, baby. Feed my call. Selling up my secrets 'cause I just can't give them away. I cannot define what it means to be right outside the lines. What it means to be picture perfect. Look the other way. I drag my jaw around the neck of your around. I shake to its head.
See, this is what I mean by perfect vocal flow.
Fit in the picture, making a meal out of me. Throw the rest away. Bring me back into oblivion. I fade away, I threw myself into the sun. Find a way,
Oh, that's massive.
can't start. Can't run, break the sky. Bring me back to life. I'm on the edge of a knife. I feel fine. I feel much better when I'm coming around for your spine. I'm in time. Sex like magic, I rip the heart from your picture. You don't need to say another word. Come along with me. A massive pile of bone. Complete paradise. Oblivion alone. Like cotton true. Abandons and forgets. The I fade away, I threw myself into the sun. Find a way to undo all the damage done. Can't run, break the sky. Bring me back to life. I burn away, I turn myself into the sun.
I love this section. The second half of this song has been way better than the first half.
Threw myself into the sun. Bring me back to life. Bring me back. Threw myself into the sun. Bring me back to life.
Chonky outro. And there it is. That was Greyhaven. Keep it quiet. All right. I got some thoughts. Overall, it's good. It's good. I liked it. I think the best part about it were the vocals and the drumming. Absolutely my two favorite parts. Vocals, incredible flow, great melodies for the most part. And just fun. The vocals and those melodies give every song a feeling of identity so that they feel distinct from one another, compared to some other metalcore albums where it just kind of sounds like you're listening to variations of the same song over and over again. And this one, you had some nice distinctions, like between like the flow of some tracks. Some tracks were a lot faster, some were more slower and punchier, some were more melody driven. So it's nice to have that kind of variety, and I like that. The drumming was amazing. Lots of cool stuff going on there. That seems like something that on repeat listens you pick up on more. And I think I'm gonna, like, as I listen to this a few more times, I'm gonna appreciate the drums even more and pick up more little nuances that I didn't know the first time. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, the vocal flow was great. There were parts of this though that I feel weren't quite as memorable. Specifically, like in the last few songs, they weren't quite as good as the first half of the album. I think it had a stronger start, and then after Where the Light Leaves Us, it kind of started to fall off a bit to the end, and then Diamond to Diamond and Cemetery Sun were my two least favorite tracks on the album. I think that was mostly due to like some slightly weaker melodic stuff, where it's not doing the stuff that I like melodically, and that could just be a preferential thing. There's also the inclusion of the like tappy style guitar riffs that I hate. And here it's tolerable because everything else about the song is so peak. But it gets to a point. Man. They're not completely just like, okay, and I should clarify, because people take this way too literally. When I say tappy, like tappy riffs, I mean the stuff that is like the, I mean that specifically. I don't care that there are no taps on Augment or whatever people were saying about that one of the Era albums. I think it was Augment, where people were like, there's no taps in this album, bro, you're stupid, what are you talking about? I don't care that he wasn't playing it in a tappy style. I mean I'm talking about that specifically. I don't care exactly how they play it. I'm not a guitarist. I know like 6 chords, and I can play children's nursery rhymes enough to get paid to do little gigs for 2-year-olds, okay? That is the extent of my guitar playing ability, all right? I can play any song in the key of G that has like a 1, 4, 5, and maybe a 6 chord. All right, no, 6 chord, I know, and some 2. Throw a little A minor in there too. So I can do that. That is it. I can also play some classical guitar, like a little bit. Like I've learned some like fingerstyle classical things, like just basic stuff there, and I can play power chords also, which is enough to just play along with any song because you can just play power chords the whole time. That's the extent of my guitar playing ability. Don't come at me when I say tappy and you're like, actually, that was played with the pick, and it's a really fast method called doopity doop schlop schleepity schloop. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm talking about the tappy stuff that sounds like me, okay? I'm talking about that, and I don't like it. I don't know if it's a tone or what that grates on my nerves, but it just annoys me. And here, though, it was not terrible. Here, though, I can listen to this album again and not be bothered by it, because everything else is so peak. The problem with bands like Era and Invent Animate is that everything else is so mid that it makes the tappy stuff hurt even more. It's like the mid melody and chord stuff is already like stabbing you with a knife, and then the tappy riffs is just twisting the blade and shaking it a little bit too. And then it's just not good. Anyway, this is pretty good though. See, I can tolerate it in the context of this. And I'm gonna have to kind of analyze it and think about it a bit more on subsequent listens, because I felt like there was less of that in the first half of the album. Either there was less of it, or it was less of an issue because everything else was so peak. And then as everything else started to get a little bit more bland towards the end, and we were doing some like more melodic stuff that was like hanging around the fifth, which is my least favorite thing to hang around melodically, I was kind of taken out of that, and I was hearing more of the parts. So it could be that as well. I honestly don't remember what was happening in the guitars in the first half. I just remember that the melodies were peak, especially in Burn a Miracle and Where the Light Leaves Us. Those are my two favorites. I think Where the Light Leaves Us is probably my favorite, but those are both my two favorites. And it kind of peaks there. The album kind of does this kind of thing, and like those songs are really good, and then it's kind of like a slow decline. It's not a steep like drop off into just straight mid terrible awful bad territory, but it's like a slow decline. And by the end you're kind of like, it's not quite as good as it was, but like it's not bad. Like by the end you're still having a good time. It's not unlistenable. But I think this also could be a grower, and it could be something that's more enjoyable on subsequent listens. I mean, that's what Marius said happened with him. He said he would give it like an 8 out of 10 on his first listen, but now he says it's a 10 out of 10. So I don't know, sometimes there's albums like that. I mean, I've definitely had some albums, even just this year, that I have heard, and I've been like, this is mid, or even just I've called things straight up bad. Talk about that in my best albums of the year video. I've called things, there was one album specifically, if you know, you know, I called it like straight up just garbage, awful, very extremely disappointing. And now it's one of my favorite albums. So these things can change, but I'm just giving you my initial thoughts after first listen. Overall, I think it's cool. It's not too bad. And you know what? I'm going to give it goes hard. Goes pretty hard. It does have some things in the back half that kind of makes it fall off a bit, but it's got a really strong first half, and I think that can kind of carry me to the end. I think that strong first half and the slightly less strong second half, I don't think that's going to ruin it for me. So, okay. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of this album, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.